Get ready for the biggest wave of the game. It's no mania, and the world will never be the same. Wrestling news, drama, it's all here. Tune in now, cause Noah's bringing the crew. From the ring to the screen, he's got the scoop. Breaking down WWE, Raw, the crew. SmackDown, AEW, the top spots to be. Noah Mania is the name, and the future you'll see. Hollywood buzz and the drama that's real. Noah's on fire and you'll feel the appeal. From the ring to the screen, he's got the scoop. Breaking down WWE, Raw, the crew. SmackDown, AEW, the top spots to be. Noah Mania is the name, and the future you'll see. Hollywood buzz and the drama that's real. Noah's on fire and you'll feel the appeal. Podcast, YouTube, where the stories unfold. He's got the content and it's pure gold. From the square circle to the red carpet bright, Noah Mania's rising and he's taking flight. A sexy encyclopedia, he's the king of internet media. Noah Mania's on the rise, watch him take control. The biggest name on YouTube and he's on a roll. Wrestling drama, all the world's trends. Tune in now, cause the fun never ends. Noah Mania's got the vision, the heat of fire, climbing higher and higher. He's your empire, the biggest YouTuber, watch him ignite. It's Noah Mania, turning up the light. He's dropping the truth, no holding back. Every wrestling move and every hot track. From the backstage gossip to the latest fight, Noah Mania's here to keep it all tight. From SmackDown to Hollywood and the YouTube scene, he's breaking it down like you've never seen. All the drama, the tea, and the viral news. You'll never miss a thing, he's got all the views. From the square circle to the red carpet bright, Noah Mania's rising and he's taking flight.
Break it up.
He's got the takes that'll never tame. When it comes to news, he's the king of the game. Noah Mania's on the rise, watch him take control.
I now own the commercial rights to that song. I made a stupid decision and I didn't have the commercial rights at first, but that's been resolved. I own my music, goddammit.
From the mat to the screen, from the ring to the dream, Noah Mania's got the world on the edge of their seats. Wrestling drama, entertainment, he's
all right, let's kill it.
And the biggest YouTuber, yeah, that's no.
All right. Welcome to the show, everyone. Happy, what day of the week is it? Tuesday. Let's see what the fuck is going on in my live chat. Let's see here what's going on in my live chat. Oh, what is up, guys? We got some stuff going down. We got Ernie, Music and Beyond podcast is here. Oh, hey, it's this thing. Hang on. I'm feeling a little parched right now. Ernie, you keep talking like that and you're going to find yourself out of a job. What's up, Jeremy Hines? What's up, my friend? Time to watch Noah get happy. Well, it was bound to happen sooner or later. I'm going to be happy at one point. I'm usually miserable. And I find as the years go on, that doesn't change. I get more and more miserable with my own existence. And I can't help it. Maybe it was because I was almost killed 5 years ago in a near fatal car accident with the love of my life, Mary. Love her to death. And, I'm just fortunate we're both here. But yeah, no, I feel like in the last 5 years, I've aged 20 years. I'm so old. Look at my eyes. Look at that. You can see all the little fucking crow's feet forming there. God, I'm getting old. Fuck my life. Hey, Noah, I'm going to meet the Insound Clown Posse next week. My cousin bought me VIP. Yeah, I knew you were going to see ICP. We talked about that because I thought they retired because of Violent J's heart condition. Wasn't he in heart failure? But I guess they're not touring for full time, and his health must be doing okay. Yeah, man, that was a rough accident. I mean, I think I came out on the better end of it. Certainly, like in certain ways, we came out on the better end of it, but physically we're fucked up. But at least I can make it to a vertical base and I can go to work every day. I got a job. I got a lot to be blessed about. And you know what I have the most to be blessed about? Because in the live chat, we got Matt Helms. What's going on, Matt? From Las Vegas. I'll tell you, it felt like Las Vegas out here over the last 18 hours or so. We had a fucking thunderstorm. It was bad. It completely, here's some first world problems. I went swimming yesterday on Labor Day in my perfectly blue, shiny, just picturesque pool. I laid on a floaty. It was 100 degrees outside. I had the palm trees above my head. I was just enjoying my backyard. And then fucking wind and hail last night. It's been humid as shit all day. And all the freaking needles from my neighbor's tree all blew into my swimming pool. Fortunately, I had the pool guy coming today and he got it cleaned up. And now it's wrecked again. First world problems, right? Well, you know what? It's Tuesday, so that on Tuesday, as I've explicitly expressed in the past, the Tuesday show, we're going to talk about what's going on WWE TV. I'm going to give my thoughts on Raw, SmackDown, PLEs, AEW. I don't think I'm going to talk about AEW much tonight, though, because there's so much going on in WWE. I don't think we'll have time to get to it. But as opposed to Thursday, Thursday is my free form. Thursday is where I quite literally, I unleash the beast. And this Thursday is going to suck because it's the fucking kickoff of the NFL. So the very first regular season game is Thursday evening, and I'm going to be going head-to-head up against that game. So I don't know. I'm willing to go live. I mean, I got a 50-inch TV in my studio, literally right next to my computer here, so I can just look at my TV that's in this room. I'm willing to sacrifice it. I'm not going to be downstairs on the 85-inch. I'll be up here on the 50 watching on this screen. But, you know, I'm willing to go on Friday instead if that works better for you guys. But if not, I'll stick to the schedule. Thursday, I'm going to come here. I'm going to motherfuck people. We got a lot to talk about on Thursday. Let's go Niners. Let's go Niners. Fucking A, man. Let's go Niners. Niners are playing Sunday at 1 o'clock. Really tough schedule. The Niners, people clown on the Niners, but the reality is if you look at historically, I'm talking about shit that's not related to Raw or SmackDown, so I'll save it for Thursday. I'm sorry. Won't let it happen again. I gotta run a tight ship around here. That's something I'm not good at, running a tight ship anywhere in my life, apparently. You and your Patriots. Hey, how did Belichick do in his opener in North Carolina? Huh? All right, I'm sorry. We're sidetracking again. I apologize. My fault. My bad. Been a Niners fan since he was 5. Oh, that's so cool. You want to see something really cool? I got something to show you, and then we'll get to wrestling. I'm sorry, Jeremy's going to appreciate this if he was a Niner fan since he was 5. And I'm going to preface my remarks by saying I have 4 of these. Literally, I have 4 of these. The case is very dirty, but I know, Jeremy, I know you know what this is and who signed that ball. If you've been a Niner fan since you were 5 years old, you know very well the significance of that football. Damn it, now it's not sitting flat on its shelf. I try to share something with you guys, and I get punished. That's what I get. No, move. Damn it! God damn it. I'm just trying to get this son of a bitch to sit flat. I'm having some difficulties here. I thought this was show and tell. I was trying to share something with you guys. Oh, I don't need that. All right. Okay. I think I got it under control now, and we're going to talk about some wrestling. Yes, that is Joe Montana's autograph. I got 5 of those when I met him. I brought Mary, Shane, and my mom, rest her soul. That was really for my mom. That was a special day. My mom got to meet Joe Montana. And she was in love with Joe Montana during the 1980s. I mean, what woman in her 20s or 30s wasn't in love with Joe Montana back then? But this was kind of like my mom got to meet him. So I thought that was really cool. And yeah, and my mom's no longer with us, unfortunately, but it was a cool experience. And she got a football, I got a football, Mary got a football, and Shane got a football. So it's really cool. Love Joe Montana, met him in person also. Oh man, you remember that story a couple of years ago? I felt so bad for him. And then we'll talk about Raw and SmackDown. I'm sorry, I just got to tell this one little story. So down at their house, I hope it's okay. I hope it didn't burn down. But at least a few years ago, they had a beach house in Malibu. And I guess it was just a normal day, about as normal as it can be for fucking Joe Montana and his wife. They're babysitting their baby granddaughter, like baby granddaughter. And so Joe and his wife are just minding their own business, but I guess they had stepped into the other room for a few minutes while the baby was like in its bassinet downstairs. And Joe's wife goes downstairs and sees a strange woman in their house holding the baby in her arms. I guess they leave front doors unlocked in Malibu, apparently. But yeah, strange woman like was trying to kidnap the grandbaby of Joe Montana. And so Joe's wife, of course, does what like most people naturally do. They screamed in shock. Who the fuck is this bitch and why is she holding my granddaughter? And so, of course, Joe runs downstairs, sees what's going on, and like immediately Joe's wife and the woman start struggling over the baby. Like, give me the baby back, blah, blah. There's a little bit of a struggle. Joe Montana, if I'm lying, I'm flying, and my feet ain't left the ground, he goes running out of his house and starts just running down Pacific Coast Highway until he flags down, I don't know if it was CHP, LA County Sheriff, or LAP. I don't know if Malibu's its own city or if it's part of LA, but there was some law enforcement on PCH at the moment, and Joe flagged him down and went and got this woman apprehended. No, that was a true story. If you don't believe me, look it up on the internet. This was about 6 years ago, give or take. It's been a while. But anyway, just fun story. I mean, not fun for Joe at the time, obviously. All right, let's talk about some wrestling. Let's start. I'm going to start with Smack. So I'm not going to go all the way back to AEW on Wednesday. I think a fair place to start where everything just went tits up is around Friday Night SmackDown. Let's guys want to talk about SmackDown? Let's talk about SmackDown because why not? Why not? Yes, and I know I got a really bad receding hairline that I'm very self-conscious of on both sides, as a matter of fact. Awful comb over. Awful comb over. I need to go to the John Cena clinic. I think that's what I need. But my hair is grown out nicely in the back. I'm so goddamn old. Self-conscious. But at least I'm not Mike bald. That's one good thing. All right, let's talk about SmackDown from August 29th. So show opened up. Opening segment was Logan Paul. They did the thing where he pulls up to the arena as the show's starting and goes from the car straight down the proverbial ramp, trying to connect WWE with the outside world, connecting fantasy with reality. I'm not a fan personally. Anyway, show opened up. Cena, Logan Paul, building up their match at Clash in Paris. We're going to get to that in just a little bit. And basically, Cena, what was famous about this promo from Friday was Cena kissed and made up with a little kid that he made like devastated a few months ago. And then he proceeds to take a picture of one of the girls' asses. First he gets the selfie with Cena, then he took a picture of one of the girls' asses later in the show. He's got his priorities in order. Good for you, Junior. Good for you. Yeah, he apologized to that young fan from Belgium. But yeah, Cena basically called Logan Paul a wannabe. Brought up the fact that Logan Paul didn't make the top 20 social media influencers list. iShowSpeed did. Very annoying. Women's tag match. Secret Hervis attacked Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair. Yeah, they ran in on them from behind. And it turned the match. It was supposed to be a tag match into a one-on-one. It was Alexa Bliss versus Chelsea Green. Alexa Bliss went over. Chelsea Green's such a good jobber. She even admitted to it on that WWE Unreal show. She's a very good jobber. I respect that. Roll-up win on Chelsea. Up next, we had Michin versus Kiana James. Yeah, it was Kiana James that the little kid took a picture of her ass, little Belgium kid. It was quite hilarious. This match was just under 10 seconds long. It was a squash. Michin with a roll-up over Kiana James. Afterward, Julia runs in, attacks Michin, caves her freaking face in on the steel steps. So, whatever. The team, this was a tag match, number 1 contenders. It was the Street Profits. Montez Ford teaming up with Angelo Dawkins. I'm getting a little sick of the Street Profits. I don't get it. Like, they need to do something with them. Make them into like the APA or something like that. Something badass about them. I just don't see the current iteration as being very badass to me. Street Profits went up against the team of Mello Don't Miz, which is Carmelo Hayes and The Miz, which I don't know. Carmelo Hayes he's someone else I look at on the level of the Street Profits. Carmelo Hayes is like the Team U version of MVP. He's been shoved down our throats. He's not very good. And there's no purpose behind anything he does, any of his matches. I just don't get it. Wyatt Sicks interfered, causing the Street Profits to get the win on that one. They're the new number 1 contenders for the tag titles. And then your main event, this was the biggest news of the evening and why I really wanted to make sure we touched on SmackDown. Sami Zayn has defeated Solo Sikoa to become the new WWE United States Champion for the first time ever. Sami Zayn is U.S. Champion and ending the reign of Solo Sikoa, who I feel like I've been ragging on a lot of people already, but I feel it's well-deserved. Solo, although a good wrestler, good technical wrestler, he's just really awkward as a heel, as a character, and on the mic. He's not interesting. He has really odd facial expressions. It's just I think it's goofy. It's like me trying to be a heel. I would be so awkward in the ring. Not gonna lie. I'd be very awkward. But this guy, Solo, he needs to take some acting lessons. Like go to Juilliard or something. Just doesn't do it for me. What's going on in the chat? Let's see what reprehensible behavior is going on. Ian Joplin, I haven't watched in years. Is there a chance that the scoop returns? Well, Ian, welcome. I do remember you, Ian. And Mike does periodically come on the show. I really want to see the scoop come back, but with me in a diminished capacity. I want it to be Mike and Eric hosting, and I'll produce it. But I want them to make it their own. And I really would love for the scoop to come back. But unfortunately, unfortunately. You want the scoop back, Ian? Well, go spam Eric Barnes on social media. Go spam Mike Nagel on social media, and you can have your scoop back. Just saying. Excuse me while I hide my shame for 1 second, please. And then we'll get back to some WWE. We'll get to, what is the show called? Great Balls of Fire? No, it's not Great Balls of Fire. It's Clash in Paris. Hang on 1 second. Woo, I just beamed on out of there, didn't I? Hang on. I don't know what you're talking about, Jeremy. There's no. I was enriching my health, first of all. Second of all, let's get to the Clash, shall we? Before I say something I may regret. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, Clash in Paris was Sunday. All right, let's talk about the Clash. I'm sorry. You guys are getting the real me right now. This is 100. Me 100. Keeping it 100. Yo. Just saying. All right, let's talk about Clash in Paris. Show opened up with a bang. The big Bronson Reed versus Roman Reigns. And, I was somewhat bewildered by the fact that Roman Reigns, of all people, was pulling the curtain on this show. You know, I was surprised by that, but they were writing him off TV. But they also didn't want to bury the guy. They didn't want to bury him with a loss, which makes, I don't know. I think given that he was leaving to make the movie, he had the opportunity to put over Bronson Reed, but they didn't. They didn't go in that direction. That just goes to show what WWE thinks of Bronson Reed right there. We're going to job you out. You're going to be here. This guy's not, but we're going to feed you to him. And yeah, after the match, they did the whole beatdown and just beat the shit out of Roman Reigns to write him off TV. He's going to be off TV till the Rumble. Even though we've only, I mean, what crazy world do we live in where we've gotten exponentially more John Cena than we've gotten Roman Reigns? That is freaking wild to me. That's wild. But nevertheless, Roman Reigns got a victory. He got a paper victory that he didn't deserve. Now, I'm not saying Bronson Reed is all that in a bag of chips. I'm very much on the fence about Mr. Bronson Reed. But he's supposed to be the guy you're pushing. You member of the Vision, and you're supposed to be pushing him. He's in the stable with the champ. And he's supposed to be this big, tough, fat guy. And you had Roman Reigns, the guy that's worked like 4 matches, if that, this year, on his way out to make millions making a movie. And you're jobbing out to him, Bronson. How do you feel? How does that make you feel? Would love to know. I don't know. Let me know in the live chat if you guys think that that's hang on one second. I don't know why. I got suddenly emotional. Actually, no. I don't know why I have the sniffles. I'm not like doing the booger sugar or anything like that. No, frick that. I don't want to end up like Artie Lang. Dude's freaking nose just dissolved from the inside out. Just awful. Anyhow, what's up next? So, Tag Team Championship match. The Wyatt Sicks defending the tag championships against the Street Profits. And thank goodness the Wyatt Sicks retained. Freaking crazy how much Uncle Howdy resembles Bray Wyatt now. It is weird, like crazy weird, and they're not even twins. And the resemblance is just uncanny, and I hope subconsciously he's not freaking doing this on purpose. I know Taylor Rotunda / Bo Dallas, he was never the skinniest guy, but he certainly wasn't the big chungus he is today, if you know what I mean. But, you know, this... I think it's criminal how the Wyatt Sicks have been booked up to this point. And I firmly believe that this beautiful tribute to Bray Wyatt and the original Wyatt family, this beautiful tribute, has so much potential. And you know damn well that Bray would be so freaking proud if he knew that his brother would get to carry that torch, carry it on. He does such a good job. It's just natural for Bliss, whose finishing maneuver is still Sister Abigail, I might mention, or one of her signature moves, Sister Abigail. The fact she's not in the Wyatt Sicks is a fucking travesty. Instead, they have her doing that stupid-ass frenemies bullshit with Charlotte Flair. No. She should be freaking Uncle Howdy's love slave. No, not quite like that. Stop it. No. Honestly, she would be a damn good Sister Abigail. I thought that's what they were always going to lead up to, was Alexa Bliss being Sister Abigail. But the fact she's not part of it is just freaking crazy, because she did her best work with Bray Wyatt. Freaking wild. Speaking of Bray Wyatt, why the hell? And we'll talk about Raw. We'll talk about Raw in just a minute. But let's talk about the 80-pound Ozempic elephant in the room, and that's Becky Lynch. And no, I'm not body shaming her. I think it's really strange that it looks like her weight loss post-pregnancy looks so severe. And I don't know if she's on Ozempic or not, but the characteristics are there. So is she? Maybe, maybe not, but like that bony face, it's weird. She didn't have to do all that if she did. I'm just saying. Anyway, Becky Lynch, I lost my train of thought. Why was Becky Lynch wearing the Fiend's pants during Raw last night? She seriously looked like she was wearing the Fiend's pants. Tell me I'm wrong in the live chat. I firmly believe. Okay, let's find a photo here. Becky Lynch. It was during that Raw segment with CM Punk, which again we're going to talk about it. That segment was freaking gold. Okay, where's the pants? How freaking goofy these pants are. Where is it? Okay, here we go. I found them. All right. Let me share the screen here. Take a look. All right. Tell me those are not the Fiend's pants. Those are most definitely the Fiend's pants. Look at that. It's uncanny. I can't seem to control this right now, but that's okay. Yeah, right there. They're the Fiend's pants. I guess you can't always bat 1,000 on your fashion. What can I say? Okay. What's going on in your live chat? It's me, Mario. We talk about Clash in Paris. Crowd made the show. You're wrong in the live chat. Why am I wrong in the live chat? Asshole. I stand by my assertions. Just saying. Anywho, they're the Fiend's pants. Hate to break it to you. All right. Wyatt Sicks retained over the Street Profits. Women's IC title match. Of course, Becky Lynch went over Nikki Bella. This was not a good match. This was someone with a lot of ring rust up against someone that hasn't really been a great wrestler in quite some time. Wasn't really a fan of this. The only way Nikki would work at this point is in a tag with her sister. That's really what we need to see at this point, is her and Brie. And we know the reason why this hasn't happened. It's because WWE's head is so far shoved up its own ass over Brie's husband wrestling for AEW. Get the fuck over it. Her husband's allowed to work. Jesus Christ, he's always been so nice to WWE. He's never burned any bridges. Who cares if he works in AEW? They're using him. They're using him how he wants to be used. At least that's what we're assuming. And they're paying him well. WWE should just be thanking its lucky stars that they don't have to pay him. Husband's the American Dragon. Get the fuck over it. Bring her in. Set the Bellas back up. Rock out. Do it. But yeah, Becky retained. I don't know like what the plan is for Nikki at this point. I mean, I know the only reason she came out of retirement was probably because of the divorce, taking such a big chunk of money out of her coffers. You could say. Yeah, I wasn't a fan. Rusev versus Sheamus in the good old fashioned Donnybrook match. So the Donnybrook match is when it's like no holds barred. There's like shillelaghs and whiskey barrels, and I think there was a bar that freaking Sheamus got put through. I'll tell you, the only thing that was missing from this match, this match had all the potential in the world, but the difference between where it was and where it should have been was the fact they weren't drinking whiskey. They should have been drinking whiskey. Take a couple of shots during the match, not like fake alcohol. I'm talking real booze. Freaking Rusev and Sheamus, they could probably pound half a handle and still be able to bend over and touch their toes. Anyway, Rusev over Sheamus in this match, and great. What are they going to do with these guys now? Like, what's next for Mr. Stephen Farrelly, a.k.a. Sheamus, and Miroslav Barnichev? I think that's how it's pronounced. Rusev. It's fucking weird I have their real names memorized. There's something wrong with me. John Cena versus Logan Paul. This was his final European premium live event. He will never be seen in Paris ever again, except on a date, or if a movie's getting shot over there, then you might see him in Paris. He faced Logan Paul. Cena over Logan Paul. Obviously. Good experience for Logan Paul. He's got something really good to add to his resume. Match with John Cena on the retirement tour. What was really cool during this match was seeing Cena do the Styles Clash on Logan Paul. I think I read something that was partly because Cena always wanted to face AJ Styles and never could. Is that what it was? Correct me if I'm wrong, chat. I'd like to know that. People hate on Logan Paul, including myself, but the guy's getting good. And he's been accepted in the locker room, and he went from being a special attraction you saw once every 6 months. Now he's there literally every single week. He's like a full-time WWE superstar. Like, he takes the shit seriously. So I've stopped considering this like a typical celebrity crossover. And it's just a guy that, I mean, yeah, he kind of skipped the line, deservedly so. He trained and he got a job. He's full time. Apparently, he's well liked backstage. Good for him. It is a really unusual story, though. Usually, WWE doesn't bring people in off the streets with such a checkered past as Logan. They did it, and it has effectively completely whitewashed Logan Paul's image after the Japanese forest incident where he videotaped a man who had previously unalived himself, if you know what I mean, out in the woods. Yeah, WWE managed to whitewash his image. How fucking powerful is that? And he went from being damn near canceled and ostracized in the media to practically being a Disney princess. Look at him now. All right. Fatal 4-way main event. It was World Heavyweight Championship. It was Seth Rollins defending against Jey Uso, LA Knight, and CM Punk. And the whole story of the night was nobody was in Seth Rollins' corner. Nobody was going to be in his corner. What's Seth going to do? He's going to have to fight fair, and he's going to lose. But we all knew that the fix was in, of course. We knew that there was no way that he was walking out of that building without the strap. So, the big reveal was Becky Lynch. His wife interfered. Seth Rollins retained. Really interesting turn of events. It was really interesting turn of events. What's going on in the chat? Ugh, my throat's killing me. I don't know. You're not far off on the Becky pants. Yeah, I was spot on, actually. Hate to break it to you. Styles, Cena, they had a trilogy of matches. Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, maybe it's just to honor that. Best part about wrestling is when I'm watching something else. You dickhole, Ernie. You should get your mom on the show again. That was fun. I have some questions to ask her. I have some questions to ask your dear mommy. It's been a while since we've talked. Oh, I'm terrible. Oh, boy. Yeah, so obviously Seth Rollins retained. Over 30,000 people attended. I think they got the attendance record for that building. The previous was held by Taylor Swift. No surprise there. Of course, this was Cena's big European farewell. Roman Reigns written off TV. It's interesting. Not a fantastic show. At least we didn't have to pay $29.99 a month for it. All right, let's talk about Raw. Let's talk about Raw, and then I'm going to get the F out of here. Ugh. Yeah. Yeah, buddy. Hey. All right. Show opened up, showing CM Punk out in the parking lot or garage, pissed off. Want to get his hands around the throat of CM Punk or of Seth Rollins. Show opened up, Jey Uso promo. Just, I get it. It's really for the kids, but it's really becoming insufferable now. The going in through the crowd and just that for 10 minutes. My arms were getting very tired on Monday morning. It aired Monday morning. Monday morning Raw in the United States on the West Coast. But hey, at the plus side, it was Monday morning on Labor Day. So my fat ass got out of bed at like 10. I poured myself a big bowl of freaking Cocoa Pebbles. And I got to watch Monday Morning Raw on Netflix. And then I had the whole rest of the day. It was freaking awesome. That should be the rule, not the exception. Give me my Monday Morning Raw. Give me my Monday Morning Raw. I'll take it. That'd be pretty awesome. Yeah, in-ring promo involving Jey Uso, LA Knight, and Vision. It was, yeah. Then we saw the Judgment Day, Roxanne Perez and Raquel Rodriguez going up against the Kabuki Warriors, excuse me. Kairi Sane and Asuka. Kairi Sane and Asuka basically just wandered around the whole the whole show seemed to center around those two just being catty and gossiping. It's the funniest thing. Like, I sit in my chair and like whenever they're on screen with what's her name, with freaking damn, what, it's on the tip of my tongue. It's the women's world champion. What is her name? Am I really that just out of my mind right now? I think I'm just out of my mind at the moment. I'm sorry. I'm just out of my mind right now. It's crazy. Anyway, I got to get through this. I got to get out of here. Kabuki Warriors defeated the Judgment Day. Finn Balor over Dragon Lee with coup de grace after interference by JD McDonough. JD McDonough has a very bizarre looking face. There's just something that I don't like. Penta and the War Raiders teamed up and defeated the New Day and Grayson Waller. What the fuck? Like, that's how little they're treating the New Day. They stick Grayson Waller with him. Grayson Waller is so freaking cringe. He's so cringe. They just stick him wherever to be annoying. What's the point? Grayson Waller belongs in TNA. Hate to say it, he is not a WWE main roster caliber person, in my opinion. In my humble opinion. Yeah, Penta and the War Raiders over the New Day and Grayson Waller. Penta had pinned Xavier with a Mexican Destroyer. Dominic Mysterio defeated AJ Styles to retain the Intercontinental Championship. Thanks to interference. by El Grande Americano. He set up Dominic to hit the frog splash on AJ. Yeah. Oh. Blah, blah, blah. Also, we had the Becky Lynch CM Punk segment. Ooh, that was good. That was good. Let's talk about that for a minute. So, CM Punk comes out, basically says he's hijacking the show until Seth Rollins comes out and confronts him mano a mano. Seth Rollins' music hits. Out comes Becky Lynch in her Fiend pants. Comes out, talks a whole bunch of shit. Fans started chanting for AJ Lee. One of the worst kept secrets in wrestling. Becky Lynch responds to it, overemphasizing that she doesn't work for the company anymore. Which, spoiler, she does work for the company. And it went back and forth, and eventually Seth came out, said a couple of words, walked off, and then Becky Lynch, with those weird close-ups of that very square jaw of hers, starts slapping around CM Punk, beating the shit out of him. And then CM Punk says, "You're going to regret that." So it pretty much guarantees, and I even saw some news reports, AJ is coming back this Friday when SmackDown is in Chicago. And, you know, that's going to be a fucking fun show to watch. Can't wait. That'll be a real fun show to watch. I saw a video of CM Punk and AJ sparring together, him training her. And then I felt kind of weird watching it, so I turned it off. She is leading up, obviously. Here's what I think is going to happen. She's going to come back. She's going to beat the piss out of Becky Lynch. There's going to be lots of back and forth over the coming weeks. Then WrestlePalooza, the first PLE on ESPN. Or if you follow Stephanie McMahon's advice, you'll get a VPN and watch it on Netflix. True story. I think it's going to be a tag match. It's going to be CM Punk teaming with AJ versus Becky Lynch and Seth Rollins. And why the fuck wouldn't it be? You don't want to take someone that hasn't had a match in 10 years and put her in a singles match with someone that has pretty much, she's had some breaks in between, but she doesn't have any ring rust. It wouldn't be a good move, and it would be unsafe. CM Punk, he was able to make the quick transition to WWE because he didn't have the ring rust from working in AEW. But here's what I think is going to happen. You're going to get the tag match at WrestlePalooza. Fast forward to Survivor Series. That's where you're going to see one-on-one Becky Lynch versus AJ. And there's going to be some straps on the line. It's a good thing I added the line. Otherwise, that would sound very awkward. Let's go on a live chat. Are we returning to the 2025 Fridge Tours? I want to. Yes. I need to find that video and repost it. That was like hands down one of my all-time favorite segments, aside from remember when Mary attacked me with a pair of clippers when my hair wasn't even this long at the time either. And she still attacked me with the clippers. So yeah. Anyway, very much looking forward to SmackDown on Friday. And We'll have to wait and see. But my prediction is WrestlePalooza, you're going to see a tag match. And I know it's Tuesday. NXT wrapped up about an hour ago. I haven't watched it yet because I'm on the West Coast. I know I can watch with a VPN though, but I also need to get ready for this stream. So I'm going to go watch NXT now. See how that looks. Maybe I'll talk about those results next time. But anyway, I think I'm going to wrap this up in a neat little package. So check me out on social media, x.com/RealNoahMania. Check me out. Facebook, facebook.com/RealNoahMania. That's how to reach me on social media. Next time I'll be back is Thursday, 10 Eastern, 7 Pacific. That's going to be the freeform show where I talk about just whatever I want and wrestling news. And we'll talk about football also. Little package or big package? I'm the total package, motherfucker.
Real. Noah's on fire.
I'm out.
Feel the appeal. From the ring to the screen, he's got the scoop. Breaking down WWE Raw, the crew. SmackDown, AEW, the top spots to read. Noah Mania is the name, and the future you'll see. Hollywood buzz and the drama that's real. Noah's on fire, and you'll feel the appeal. Podcast YouTube, where the stories unfold. He's got the content, and it's pure gold. From the square circle to the red carpet bright, Noah Mania's rising, and he's taking flight. A sexy encyclopedia. He's the king of internet media. Noah Mania's on the rise, watch him take control. The biggest name on YouTube, and he's on a roll. Wrestling drama, all the world's trends. Tune in now, cause the fun never ends. Noah Mania's got the vision, the heat of fire. Climbing higher and higher, he's your empire. The biggest YouTuber, watch him ignite. It's Noah Mania, turning up the light. He's dropping the truth, no holding back. Every wrestling move and every hot track. From the backstage gossip to the latest fight, Noah Mania's here to keep it all tight. From SmackDown to Hollywood and the YouTube scene, he's breaking it down like you've never seen. All the drama, the tea, and the viral news, you'll never miss a thing, he's got all the views. From the square circle to the red carpet bright, Noah Mania's rising and he's taking flight. He's got the takes that'll never tame. When it comes to news, he's the king of the game. Noah Mania's on the rise, watch him take control. The biggest name on YouTube, and he's on a roll. Wrestling drama, all the world's trends. Tune in now, cause the fun never ends. Noah Mania's got the vision, the heat, the fire. Climbing higher and higher, he's your empire. The biggest YouTuber, watch him ignite. It's Noah Mania, turning up the light. From the mat to the screen, from the ring to the dream, Noah Mania's got the world on the edge of their seats. Wrestling drama, entertainment, he's bringing it all. And the biggest YouTuber, yeah, that's Noah standing tall. Noah Mania's on the rise, watch him take control. The biggest name on YouTube, and he's on a roll. Wrestling drama, all the world's trends. Tune in now, cause the fun never ends. Noah Mania's on the vision, the heat, the fire. Climbing higher and higher, he's your empire. The biggest YouTuber, watch him ignite. It's Noah Mania, turning up the lights. Get ready, Noah Mania is taking over. Stay tuned, stay hyped, cause this is just the start.